Hello there. This is kind of a major update. I've really actually never even updated on this yet, so I haven't actually even talked about it, so I'll talk about it here real quick. Um, so in my previous video, it was a few months ago, I was pulling this out of its resting place. It's a 48 Chevy tow truck. Anyways, I guess I will make a quick mention here that for those of you who are wondering about the rat rod, which hasn't been the other rat rod, I should say, it's on the back burner. It's probably gonna be, it should be next year's project. You know, life happens, and yeah. Well, anyways, saw this and I had to get it. So, anyways, I've done a lot since then. I'll quick go around with what I did. Well, first thing we did was get it here. We tore it down and assessed what we needed to do. Guess I might as well just quick go around here on this first. It's a pretty sweet rig. It was parked since '71. So without further ado, let's keep going. So anyways, we took the bumpers off, moved the front clip, yanked the engine, yanked the winches, got rid of all the old mechanical stuff. Put new floor pans in, new rockers, lower door jams, footwells, though I had to do patches even up further up. Patches back here. This cab was pretty shot. It was bad. Side cowl pieces, the banana panel, and again, as you can see, more patching. Still got a little bit to do. I got to do the cab corners, but I can't do that until this comes off. That and the inners too. So, let's see what else we got to talk about on this thing. Yeah, I got quite a bit of time in it already. So anyways, so after we got all the sheet metal work where what I could get done, moved on to the mechanical side of things. I guess I might as well just quick go on with this, that with the cab, this was so rotted. As you can see, I replaced, everything here. There was nothing attached to nothing, so what we first had to do was use the cherry picker to lift the front of the cab up, then welded braces, and then even then it still wasn't good. We had to weld, I had to use a ratchet strap to pull this door jamb to this door jamb, and then weld a bar across, because it was all out of whack. It was terrible. So yeah, there's that. So anyways, mechanically, well, ditching the old 235. Actually, it was a 216 that was in there. They put a smaller engine in it at one time. Anyways, got rid of that. It was a twin stick truck, so I had two transmissions, two PTOs, and two PTO driven winches. So, but anyways, so I got a parts truck. It was a 96 Chevy 3500 HD, which also uses 10 lug axles, but the best part is they're disc brake. So I swapped the front axle. All I had to do was drill a few new holes for the U-bolts. Got a new set of U-bolts because these spring packs are a little wider than the newer truck was. Mounted that. And then the rear axle was real easy. All I had to do was cut the spring perches off and move them over just a little bit. And I don't know if you can see, yeah. There we go. Was able to use the original U-bolts on that. So then I had to get wheels and tires for it. That was not cheap because it didn't have any with it. The only thing I couldn't use off the Chevy parts truck was a steering box because it was a one that mounted on the inside of the frame rail, and I needed one that mounted on the outside of the frame rail, so I had to go with an old 70s, 80s Chevy steering box, which actually worked pretty good. Had to create this kind of a mount for it to go into because unfortunately it's right where the shackle was. So clearance is a little tight, but well, right now the weights it's not bolted down, but yeah, it's got just enough clearance, so that's good. Then we had to lengthen the adjuster for the drag link going to the steering box. Got that over there. And let's see. So anyways, then I had to have this little guy drilled out because it's different than the newer style, I guess. So that's looking to where it looks like it's going to be just perfect, which is great. Let's see, then what else? Well, engine training. Got a 454. Replaced the rear main seal yesterday. Just got to get the pan gasket here in just a little bit. Put the pan back on. Oil filter. Then I got an NV 4500 5-speed, which them are the bee's knees. I just got to put the clutch together on that today. Get it attached to the engine, and hopefully have this engine sitting in here by the end of the day. Pretty simple motor mounts, nothing fancy. I still got to drill the bottom holes yet. So yeah, it's been a lot of work. It's been spent crazy hours doing the metal work, obviously. Got a lot more to go. Like I say, I got the rear inner and outer cab corners to do. And this, as good as it looks from the outside, is actually pretty terrible underneath. Because this is galvanized steel, so it's not. That's why it ain't so rusty looking. But as you can see, it's pretty rough. Well, you can't really, but it is. Trust me, it is. I gotta replace all the cross members. New floor. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'll take that off here. So yeah. So anyways, that's just a quick rundown on this sucker. I was hoping to have it done by back to the 50s, but that ain't gonna happen. So I'm hoping that. And I'm hoping to have it done though middle of summer. Hopefully end of July, early August. You know, at least at the bare minimum I should have it running and driving by then. So yeah, that's the hope. Anything else I've done? I mean, there's a lot of little things I could go on about, but that'd be a book in itself. I guess I guess there's this. I just bolted up the steering column here just a minute ago just to see where it's going to sit. Got the pedals in. The pedals are in perfect. I mean, it's like they're meant for it. The one is from a 70s Chevy. The brake pedal master cylinder setup is from actually it's from an 80s, mid-80s Suburban, but same thing. And then the clutch pedal was the one out of the parts truck, which again it went in pretty good. So now I just got to connect it from A to B. So, and then make mounts for the shock absorbers. So anyways, that's probably really about it. I mean, there's a lot more, but it's, you know, irrelevant talking about it, I suppose. There's a lot of little stuff I put into it. A lot of little things that you gotta fight. But actually this hasn't been too bad. It's actually gone together pretty good. I'd say the biggest thing that's fought is probably just the steering box. But even then it wasn't even that bad. Just time consuming. A lot of things are just time consuming. Metalwork is time consuming. A lot of time consuming stuff. So, but it's gonna be cool when it's done. I'm not gonna paint it other than I'll probably maybe just paint the black stuff grayish colored so as to kind of match this. But what else? Yeah, I'll keep you updated a little better. Actually, probably not really, but next time I do it, it'll probably be damn near done, which is fine, whatever. So I guess without further ado, that's probably about it for this. Pretty neat project, I think. You know, when I saw it, I had to have it. I mean, I knew about this truck for a few years, actually. Actually, I got a video of it from a short little video on for a couple years ago. But anyways, that's really about it. I mean, I guess I might show you this real quick too. More tires, a couple more brand new. But stacks. There's the other one. Brand new stacks. So, anyways, that's probably really about it. That's all I can really think of offhand. I know there's a lot more other stuff, but so yeah. That's my 1948 Chevy tow truck.